This is going to be the Garen Vladimir matchup suggested by Andrew. I'm going to go this real quick. I don't actually have to replay, I just have a clip of the replay. It's going to be about 8 minutes long, I think. I'm going to keep it a little bit short because I'm short on time. So quickly go over the runes. Obviously you always go Grasp with Garen, and you take magic resist runes and double adaptive force. Other than that, especially in the Vladimir matchup, you want to go second wind into about, I think probably overgrowth is best and demolish is best, and on the second tree you can do whatever. The idea is going to be Garen wants to proc grasp as much as possible and heal up in the process. I don't actually see the items either, but I suppose Garen has Doran Shield and one pot, and Vladimir has, not really sure actually, I can't really tell. Maybe Dark Seal, maybe Doran Shield, whatever. Alright, so the replay already starts 1 second in and it's already here to charge on the Vladimir. This is fine, whatever. As Garen, you always want to play around your passive, because your passive is going to heal you for a crap ton. As you can see, it's going to start regenerating, and see it's almost full health already. He's playing very aggressive, which is, I suppose, fine, but he has to be careful not to take too much damage. He doesn't have Q, so right now he can't walk up. And Vladimir is charging his third Q, which is going to be a lot of damage onto you. He does avoid the third Q, but this is greedy. The thing is, you don't have Grasp procs. Actually, I can use my pen actually for this. If you look down there, oh, this is actually fucking ugly. What the hell? If you look down there, there's your Grasp proc. As you can see, there's only 1 second on it now. You always want to use your Q and some auto attacks if you want to, along with your Grasp procs, because those are going to be the most of your damage. I'm going to keep going. So right now he takes a pretty bad trade. As you can see, he's got 1/4 of his health, and Vladimir only lost about 1/8. So this was a bit too aggressive, especially when he's walking into the minions. He's going to draw a minion aggro. He does reset it quite nicely in the bush, but he's going to take a lot of damage. And it is the first mistake. As you can see, you see the particles. It's kind of low quality, but that's okay. You see the particles, you hear the sound effect. He's going to pop a potion. Now, this is not a good idea. He has Doran Shield. He probably has Second Wind. And he does have his passive. And Garen's strength is that he can easily play around his passive to regenerate health whenever he wants to. As you can see, he's level 2 now, and he's going to go in again. He does actually get a good trade, nice auto attack there, but again he doesn't proc Grasp, which is kind of sad. Just keep looking at this. I mean, I'm actually going to remove that. Keep looking at the Grasp and try to proc that. I'm actually not going over wave management, by the way. That's a topic for another day. This is pure the matchup. I'm not going to go over jungle tracking either. So he actually already popped his pot here, so he's going to lose a bit of pressure. Like, as you can see, he is full health now. Like, he could have been full health as well, if he just, you know, didn't pop his potion that early. Jungler's bot side is still towards the lane, the river. That's good. All he wants to do right now is shove the wave. Make sure that Vladimir is very bad at CSing on the tower, so that's always a good thing to do if your wave is too big. He wants to proc a demolish here. Problem is, Vladimir does have his third Q coming up. Vladimir's third Q is basically a big fuck you to the enemy top laner. You don't want to be near Vladimir when he's got his third Q up. He probably will take quite a chunk here. Probably E coming out. Okay, Vladimir actually oversteps quite a bit and they takes bad trades. So good counter play for that. If Vladimir was smart, he wouldn't have lost that HP and you would have, you know, lost a lot there. I'm actually watching the map here. I see Lee Sin on the top side. I'm expecting a gank. Good one. Again, good Q. Problem is, you didn't proc Grasp. I'm gonna recheck that quickly. No Grasp. Until now, Grasp has not been used, which is I think the main problem here. You're going to take a little bit of poke. Imagine if you had the potion right now, right? When you're half HP and, you know, there's actually danger, you know. Right now, you weren't in danger before. There was no reason to pop the potion that early. Usually you pop the potion if you've lost about like 400 health or something. About 60%, 50% HP is a good spot to pop a potion. This is good. Wave is pushing towards him. This is fine. Just keep it like that. No problem. Suggestible E was not really necessary. You're blowing cooldowns and you'll, you know, ruin your mage minions a bit. That's fine. There's no big issue there. You do want to like keep hitting the minions a couple times, you know, to make sure your grasp gets going, and then you want to start putting Qs onto him. I'm lacking the aggression. At like level 1, 2, 3, he was playing very aggressive, and Vladimir didn't respond to it, which was good. But right now I'm missing his aggressive play. Like Vladimir has too long cooldowns, so he can't trade back to you. Just stack your grasp on the minions and run at them with Q, and then run out with your W up if you have it. And then you should be totally fine. Place another ward, very good. As soon as the other ward runs out, very well played. Takes a Q there, that's... Yeah, so right now, again, Vladimir has his third Q up and he punishes you for walking up. The only thing Vladimir has to outrade you is his third Q. If he doesn't have his third Q, you'll win every single trade. You have to go for those gaps of trades, especially when his Q is down like that. That is a good time to go in. And he actually also used his E there, and you actually ate the E. Remember, E's are blocked by minions, so if he charges his E, just stand behind a minion. You'll be fine usually. You're running at him again without grasp. Again, you're lacking the healing, you're lacking the insane damage grasp usually gives, and you're also walking up to him without a good way to escape, right? Usually what you want to do is use your Q, get onto the target, and then run out. So you have a little bit of movement speed left to run out. If you go for these extended long trades, when Vladimir's Q is about to come up... Oh, it actually pulls here. Wait, yeah, okay. So as you can see, he gets his third Q again onto you, and those third Qs, you have to avoid those. If you go back to this third Q, right, so you're going in. Wait, when did Vlad use his Q? So watch where he uses Q, right? Right there, he uses Q. Now it's gonna charge up to his third Q, which is his danger point. Remember, he has Ignite, by the way, so he can actually kill you. And you have TP, which is actually the best the best summoner spell to choose here. But if you go onto him with low HP like that, I mean, look at your HP when you go onto him. Look at the HP difference. Because you took so much poke from those third Qs, and you actually ate a lot of E's as well, you're gonna be low on HP, and you're gonna be in his kill range because he has Ignite. And even worse, in this case, you're going in for trade while he is using his E. Alright, look at this. While he's using his E. So you're eating another small but still effective E. You don't have grasp up, so you're not gonna get the damage out you want. Wait, did you get grasp? It's hard to tell actually. Oh crap, what yeah, okay, this is fine. Yeah, I'm trying to see if you got grasp up there. I can't hear. Yeah, I think you actually got grasp, that's okay, but the fact that you're going for this extended trade, like, look at your HPs right now. You've got 1/4 health, and he's got 1/4 health as well. Imagine if, at this point, before you went for the all-in, look at the HPs, right? You've got a 1/4 health disadvantage. Imagine if you did the exact same thing, but if you hadn't taken that poke earlier into the lane. Then you might have actually run away there with just equal health, maybe, if you were good, yeah, you know, at a standard level. But right now he's just going to punish you by walking up to you. You have no cooldowns to get out, and he just Qs you with a third Q, which is going to chunk you even more, and you're gonna die. So those third Qs you definitely have to watch out for. That's basically Vladimir's only best way to trade with people like Garen is his third Q, so just make sure you watch out for those third Qs. You're gonna be behind now. I can't see your items, but the best thing to do here is to go for Spectre's Cowl, which is a 1200 gold. I have to lower the volume a bit actually. I think I put it a bit loud. Hope that doesn't deteriorate the entire replay. Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna go back real quick. You want to go Spectre's Cow, which is the 1200 gold magic resist health item, which gives you health regen whenever you get hit by magic damage, which is perfect for Garen because he's got Dormant Shield, he's got Second Wind, he's got his passive, and now he's got Spectre's Cowl, which means that every single Q of Vladimir is practically going to heal him in the end. But I'm seeing here, I'm seeing some aggression again, which is good. He's gonna go. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened here, but I don't even know if you proc grasp. It does look like you did, so that's good. But again, you go for this extremely extended trade, and EQs you once here, and you go in for so long. You get another grasp proc, sure, but you're going for so long that you actually eat another third Q of Vladimir, and now the lane is equal again. Watch the health. I mean, you're gonna regenerate it first, but like, they're unnecessary. Just remember that. Just try to avoid this third Qs. Another third Q is coming up, and eat it again, along with an E. So he's gonna poke you even more. The thing is, Garen can take poke, right? But he cannot take poke if he's poked constantly. He still has to make sure he doesn't get, you know, poked by every single ability of the enemy champion. He's not immune. Let's just put it like that. These abilities like Vladimir E and Vladimir 3rd Q are very telegraphed. You can see them coming from a mile away. So make sure you dodge those whenever. Like even imagine you've got a Soraka in your bot lane and you're playing AD carry. That does not mean that you can just eat all the poke and get healed by Soraka, because Soraka has to use mana and she has to use health to heal you. So that's the same thing. You don't want to take too much poke, even though you're an anti-poke champion. Right now you just have to chill. He's looking for the demolish, but at the same time you're prone to be poked again. So this is fine. Good job. Might want to place a ward, but I think you've got it on cooldown right now. Can't really tell. A little bit glitched there, I think. No, never mind. Would have been fine if you had grasp. This is the trade I'm looking for. That's the trade I'm looking for, but now with grasp. Then you would have won it. You would have gone out, healed up a bit with your passive. But you're not stacking grasp on the minions. And now you're going to be all in because he's level 6. He's still got ignite. And, you know, just... No, yeah, actually, hold on. Look at the strength of Spectre's Cowl, or any magic resist at all. Look at him. You perfectly W'd E, so props to you for perfectly W'ing the E, and you're actually able to walk out. That flash was very unnecessary though. If you just would have walked out there, you would have been fine. I mean, you shouldn't have taken all this poke earlier. That's probably the biggest problem here. You're taking too much poke, and you're not respecting him, and you're not using grasp in your trades. And you've just been all in, and yeah, you try to walk up for the CS. Okay, watch your regeneration. You just popped a potion, you got passive. Watch how fast that's going. As long as you don't take damage for the next few seconds, you'll be back to full HP in a second. Like, that's how you know, how strong Garen is. This is necessary. You're just walking into him and you're cancelling your passive. So you're losing a bit of HP, and he's probably not going to recall anyway. Yeah, he's just gonna bait you into more poke, and watch how low you are again. And you're not even able to answer it right now because he's got ignite, probably. I don't see you winning this trade anytime soon unless you walk back and just regen some HP with your passive. Oh, actually, I see the items now. You got a no magic mantle. Right now, you were just all in by a fucking fiendish codex Vladimir, and you still survived, right? That's how strong magic resist is against Vladimir. Now, yeah, you're probably just going to get zoned off of CS. Oh, you're actually going in? Okay. Okay. Calm it down. Don't take the Q. Yeah. And he gets to kill you. So as you can see, again, he's looking for the Q. You watch the yellow bar. It's going up. Look at this bar. Hold on. Can you go a bit further? Look at this bar right here. If that's going to fill up, then you have to run. Especially when you've got flash down. He's got flash ignite up. Both of them. And you're at this distance. This is just asking to be killed basically at this point. So yeah. Hold on. Can I go back to, please? Yeah, thank you. Remove that. And then you get Yeah, it was a perfect combo from him. He Qs you, he ignites you, all of you, then you're dead. You were taking too much poke there, so that's why you died. Um, I'm gonna fast forward a bit, even though... Oh, I want to see this actually. I want to see how you did this. Oh, okay, wait. Did you stack up Grasp first? Let's see. Yes, you did. You have Grasp stacked. You go in for him. You get the Q. Watch how much damage that does. You're able to do a lot of damage on him, but again, you're going for this extended trait when you're behind, and you're allowing him to third... Oh! Oh, my bad. I was actually closer than I expected. This is really hard to judge. I think this is actually well played by you. Huh? Garen does damage. What the fuck? But you only have a no magic mantle. Okay, so now you actually see the strength, right? Of Garen into Vladimir. This is why Garen counters Vladimir so much. He actually does outtrade if you use the grasp. You've used 2 grasp Qs this fight and you're able to outtrade them. That's how you win against Vladimir. You use your Q, use your grasp, and you don't take too much poke for free. If you take too much poke for free, he's gonna kill you. And this... I'm gonna say this is unlucky. This is not your fault, I think. I think you did a pretty... Yeah, I think you did a pretty good job trying to kill him here. And yeah, you're gonna get ganked, which is actually... Yeah, you're fine. Garen, yeah, Lee Sin doesn't do damage to you. You're fine. I suggest you shove this in as fast as possible because you want to take a recall. You are gonna slow push it instead. So basically, actually, go back. The only time when you're ever gonna shove against Vladimir is when he's recalled and you want to recall as well. This is a situation. Vladimir is recalled, you want to recall as well. Shove it in. But that's okay. So you're fast forwarding a bit, that's fine. It's good actually. Less work for me to figure out what the points are. Looks like you're roaming to mid? No? Okay, good. You shouldn't roam to mid there. Good goal to walk back to lane. Right, hit the couple minions a bit. Good. And now you walk into him as soon as he's got his third Q again. And he deals a shit ton of damage to you. It's the same problem really. It's the same problem over and over. So I think I've figured out the issue. Seems like he's going to get another third Q on you here. Yep. And you're going to take a lot of damage as well. And as you can see, he's just out-sustaining you at this point. It's kind of sad that you were killed twice, and right now the matchup is probably in Vladimir's favor because he's got his cooldown reduction set up and he's able to Q you instantly and poke you out of lane. Usually you would have Spectre's Cowl and Phage by now, which would mean you actually still win against him. But because there's such a huge difference in items, then yeah, this is gonna happen. This is what you said in the Reddit post, that you were gonna get dived. This is true. Like, at this point the lane is just snowballing. I think you said something about important parts post 725. No, the important parts were in the laning phase where you do too much poke. I'm actually gonna see another all-in from you, I think here. Is that a TP? Yeah, you're gonna TP probably. He's gonna take a lot of damage from a trait I didn't see. That's fine. You're gonna Q in for him. And walk back. That was okay. Q in, walk back. EQ'd the minion, I think. Yes, he did Q the minion. So you do have a window of opportunity here for a while. Yeah, I mean, because he got snowballed so badly, he actually got his cooldown reduction up and now he's just gonna get his third Q over and over again. It seems like there's a signless gang coming in. Let's see it. It's really close. Are you gonna flash ult him? Don't flash ult him. Okay. You actually misplayed there because if you're gonna activate your Q, I think you could have gotten this. Problem is you don't use the right... Oh, sorry. Leaking everything. Is it leak? I'm gonna have to check. Otherwise I have to edit everything. Doesn't look like leak. Okay, good. No leak. What you should have had to do there was flash Q him. Your Q is the first thing you max, right? I see here you got 5 points in Q. Second point in W, which is weird. You actually have to put it in E, but whatever. Probably a mistype or something, I don't know. So your Q is going to be the most of your damage, so you have to rely on your Q to get a kill. And you actually use your ult and your E to get a kill here, and just completely not use your Q. Right there, Q would have silenced him, stopped him from doing anything. Little bit of E maybe, and then ult him, and then he would have been dead. But yeah, now you're just gonna die, and that's a big misplay. That's okay. Well, that's Garen versus Vladimir. A small recap. Let's see if I can do this in pen. This is the first time I'm actually trying this. So basically, this is fucking ugly. Hold on. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I'm just bored now. So the premise of the entire story is the fact that you have to take less poke early into the game. You are an anti-poke champion. That doesn't mean you're invulnerable to poke. Just like Gassadin is an anti-mage champion, doesn't mean he can't be killed by mages if he misplays. You have to make sure that you dodge those E's from Vladimir by standing in the minion wave, and make sure you walk away whenever Vladimir has his Q up, especially his third Q. Well, not necessarily his Q. His third Q is important. If this bar is full, then you have to walk away, because then he's going to out-trade you. Trading patterns should be getting grasp from a minion, and then queuing onto Vladimir, and then using E while walking away. You don't want to stay in and E him, because you're maxing Q, not E. Your E is not going to do any damage. Like, maybe a little bit, but it's not going to do enough damage. If you keep Eing, then you'll just give Vladimir more time to get his Q off. And then you're going to lose the trade, because he's going to sustain twice in a fight instead of once. Abuse your passive healing more. There was a time when you tried to cancel his recall, but instead of cancelling his recall, you were just baited into taking more damage. I can't actually find it back now. It was somewhere around here, I think it was. Yeah. So basically here you're just being baited into more shit. If he recalls, then he loses minions. Like, there's no reason to stop him from recalling. He's just baiting you, and you're losing your passive healing, which is the biggest part of this lane, which is your passive healing. You need to make sure you've got your passive healing up whenever you need it. I think here it's gonna happen again. Nah, I'm not sure. But I think that's all you need to know, and that is the Garen versus Vladimir matchup. If you have any more questions, go ahead and ask. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel as well. This is a pretty cliche question to request, but please subscribe so we can actually have this channel be growing, and there's probably going to be a lot more videos on top lane matchups on this channel. I've got a lot of requests coming in, so if you subscribe, then you'll get those videos in as well, and maybe you'll learn a bit more. Right, thanks for watching, and thanks for the submission, Andrew.